Of our program tonight. Our first piece is entitled Fanfare and Procession on an Old English Carol by Robert W. Smith. This piece is based on the traditional carol, Adiste Fidelis. It includes a brass fanfare at the opening, a processional march, and a big grandioso finish. Without further ado, please welcome to the stage Director of Bands, Mr. James McMillan.
Okay. Our second piece is African Holy Night, also arranged by Robert W. Smith. As the beauty, calm, and serenity of Christmas Eve travels along the globe each year, the musical celebrations of this holy night show the similarities and difference of the culture of our world. Based on the traditional O Holy Night, this unique arrangement celebrates the African continent featuring the percussion section. Please welcome to the podium Mr. Chris Riles, Assistant Director of Bands.
Christmas Fantasy by Roland Barrett is our third piece and is a montage of Joy to the World, What Child Is This, The 12 Days of Christmas, and Angels We Have Heard on High. We hope you enjoy a Christmas Fantasy.
Our next piece, Adventure by Jared Barnes, was written to depict the events and stories surrounding the first Christmas. This piece captured the anticipation, arrival, and celebration of the holidays through the use of sacred and secular carols alike. The piece opens with the quiet setting of O Come, O Come, Emmanuel, which eventually gives way to an angel's proclamation to the shepherds. Soon after, all the bells in the world begin to ring on their own accord, building a celebration of traditional Ukrainian bell carols, before drawing the piece to an exciting conclusion.
last piece, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," arranged by Jack Bullock, gives the well-loved poem a new treatment with narration and band. The poem was originally written in 1822. Tonight it will be read by our friend of the band, Mr. Walter Reynolds. At this time, will you please welcome Mr. Walter Reynolds to the stage?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
First, I'd just like to say what a real pleasure it is to be here on this stage performing with these marvelously talented young students. I myself am a graduate of the Fine Arts program here at Baldwin High School, and I know how much of an impact that fine arts can make on a student's life. So thank you all so much for being here tonight to support these kids.
Amen.
"'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were all nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in an instant it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turning with a jerk, and laying a finger aside his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
All right, we are going to transition one very quick time, just in case you were not able to make the Christmas parade. We figure we're going to bring the Christmas parade inside. And so if you have small children and loud noises might bother them, we would ask that you kindly remove them at this time. And we will feature our marching band on our last piece, our Christmas parade sequence.